Alright, today we're going to be doing a book review for you. We each picked two books that we have enjoyed and have either are reading or recently read. And so if you're interested, please check them out, okay? Okay. The first book I want to review is called When Breath Becomes Air by Paul Kalanithi. I think I'm saying that properly. It's his memoir as he is going through his final stages of cancer. He is a highly educated neurosurgeon that unfortunately was diagnosed with end-stage cancer, and this is just his thoughts during that. Very interesting read, a little sad, so I encourage you to pick it up.
All right, my first book is by the King, Stephen King, Insomnia. I've never read it. I've read just about everything else he's ever written, but this is just one book. I've had it forever, but every time I pick it up, I'm just like, I've heard bad things about, not necessarily bad things, but it's just not that great. And you might be wondering why there's a puppy dog sticker on there. That was actually from Celeste's daycare visit. Somebody put that on the face of the guy that looks like a monster or something. I don't know, about ghosts, so maybe they were scared, so they covered up with a little just sticky dog face. But so far it's pretty decent. I'm about a quarter way through. It's moving kind of slow for a Stephen King novel, but I don't necessarily mind that. He does a really good job with character development. You know, everybody thinks that Stephen King, if you've never read him, is just purely based on horror, but I don't even like Stephen King's horror. I just like the way he develops his characters and how you get to be part of their lives. But so far it's involving an elderly man whose wife has passed away from a brain tumor, and he's starting to get insomnia, and he's having difficulty sleeping. He's possibly dealing with hyperreality. And so just kind of going through his life and how he's dealing with things. But as we all know, Stephen King has lots of twists, and there is horror elements. And I also know that there's a Dark Tower tie-in, so if you're a Dark Tower fan, supposedly there's a tie-in. I know he's in Derry. Mike Hanlon, if you all know from the Stephen King's rockin' movie It, that just came out recently, is in that. He's the town librarian, and so that he gets a mention right off the bat in some of the very first pages. So I definitely recommend Insomnia, Stephen King. Just give it a shot.
My second book is actually one that we read to Celeste. It's called The Beginner's Bible. It is just basically a kid's Bible. It has illustrations. It has passages where the Bible story comes from. And it's just kind of cute. We got it as a gift for her before she was born. And she likes to look at the different colors and pages. So it's a cute little, you know, if you want your child to have a Bible and to get started on it early, this would be a cute one to start with. So check this one out.
My next book is obviously not the Bible. It is Bloody Williamson, a chapter in American Lawlessness. And Sarah got me this book. And the reason why she got me this book is because some of my family members are in this book. They actually participated in some of the events that occurred. And so Williamson County is in southern Illinois. And it's just got some good stuff in it. Oh man, like, I could probably read this book a dozen times. And every time I read it, I'm like, oh man, I can imagine that my great-grandfather was there through some of this. And it talks about a lot of different things, but basically for a whole century, there was a lot of bad stuff going on in southern Illinois. Gangsters, prohibition stuff, union strikes, union wars. The KKK caused a lot of trouble down in the south part of Illinois. Just a lot of interesting stuff that was going on. There was even like a family that decided, like kind of like the Hatfields and McCoys, they didn't like each other, so they just started shooting each other and went on this like 20-year vendetta against each other's families. So if you like history, you like reading about some of those things like lawlessness, kind of frontier justice type stuff, and if you're from Illinois, especially if you're from Chicago or from the south part of Illinois, you've got to get this book, Bloody Williamson.
Yeah, so those are the book reviews that we have for you today. If you're interested, check them out. We'll leave them listed on the description box below. If you like this movie, or excuse me, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up and please subscribe so you don't miss a video with us. Alright, see you later!